Do you ever have a day where you feel like Apex Legends has given you all it can offer, where you are surrounded by either better players from enemy squads and worse players than your own, and then your ego frantically scrambles to protect you by lashing out, blaming someone else for your loss, or something else like lag or the server or even your gaming chair that was too far away while you tried to extinguish that small fire in the kitchen emanating from the toaster which had accidentally been turned on its side and repurposed as a pizza oven? Well, that was me today, pushed over the edge by what was intended to be a harmless joke on Twitter from well, he's not really a friend, I guess, like a nice enough guy who runs the Apex tracker site, showing the new damage record in a single game for over 10,000, which is totally out of this world. And when the Twitterverse decides that it was a good idea to tag a bunch of content creators to annoy their notifications, Apex Tracker responded, "Tagging Rag, my intel tells me he struggles with 1,000 damage. And if his intent was to shoot me in the heart with an arrow from the bowcheck, then I say to him, bullseye." But I also said, fix your broken sight then. But I knew he was right. I knew that I have little to offer anyone in this game. What good is a positive mindset when you always end up in the gutter anyway, alone, forgotten and skillless? So I did what I always do when Janks is sleeping. I queued into some ranked games by myself and there were only 2 of us. Oh great, thanks Mr. Matchmaker. If it wasn't already hard enough to start my ranked split off properly and get back to plat where we belong so we can get hard stuck and moan about it there. Well, we could, let's just make it worse and have your teammate drop solo and then disconnect altogether. Not even my random teammates can stand the sight of me. Great. I guess we just charge into the fray and end this nightmare. But what if we charged in with immaculate timing? And what if our appearance changed everything?
Unit KIA. Kill confirmed.
I could still feel there was one enemy around, possibly 2. So I guarded the death box, knowing that at any moment they would come for their... Okay, fine. Well, I can't even be mad at this point. It's just look, fine. You want to see 1,000 damage, Apex Tracker? I'll show you 1,000 damage. You think I don't know how to play this game? It's easy. Get yourself a level 4 heavy extended mag with the best Spitfire skin in the game, and then you run headlong into battle. Dodge those shots from those noobs. They don't know what they're about to get. They're about to get full, unleashed, never stop firing, Spitfire. Okay, you kind of do stop firing now and again, but just look at suppressive fire, and that's all that matters. Stop blocking that door, noob. Let's do more damage to the door. That should count for the 1,000, but never mind. We thirst him, and you pat it. You pat it. That's how you get your 1,000 damage. You loot the box and you dance around like however you dance. Yeah, hip fire, hip fire. Yeah. See you smoke, see you cover your kill. And then, yeah, go check. Okay, look, I don't want to talk about this. And then you heal. You can kick the door. When to kick the door, you're ready. And someone else steals the kill from Gibraltar. That's fine. Turns out we can't go upstairs because the end of that team is still kicking around, so we go outside and try and heal, because if we don't, our poop chute is going to explode. Oh, never mind. Mirage is down, but then we're going to come back with a vengeance. Maybe a syringe as well. But now we're returning into the fray with the smoke everywhere. We have been scanned by a bloodhound. We will hold on. Oh, nice jump pad there. And of course, all we're going to do is throw an arc star down and hopefully pad the damage. That's your teammate. Anyway, so when the arc star explodes, we get ourselves closer to that 1,000 damage. We're getting there now. As we take this syringe, we're going to hear Crypto upstairs. There he is. Best thing to do when you're scared is take your shield battery in the toilet because, you know, things happen. Full squad kick around, but the power of the Spitfire endures, but my team's down and he's got a Bolton. Not going to win against that. Okay, so maybe damage isn't such a big deal after all. Maybe we should actually try and play for, you know, as if we want to get out a gold. Because maybe it's not the right play, you know, to run around like an absolute lunatic.
Spotted someone out there.
Okay, look, I'll say it. I know the knock didn't deserve the music, the drop. That's all I had, though, because you're on the channel of the greatest gutter-tier gamer on the face of this earth, and yes, we're back at the toilet taking a Phoenix kit. That's nothing to be ashamed of, though. What is to be ashamed of is when you spend too long at the crafting station, only to realise that you cannot climb to catch up with your teammates. No matter how hard you try, you slip back down the rock and feel pathetic, and say negative to the team's ping because you know there's no chance you're ever going to be there in time for anything whatsoever. And when you do finally make it over the rocks and then slide down haphazardly, you throw your ultimate in to try and help because what else are you going to do? You're not exactly going to make it in time, but Octane downed someone, so this is good. In goes a syringe. Perhaps we can be of use after all. Fully healed, but it turned out there were two fights to fight, not one. One cracked, an L-star shooting at me, Horizon goes down. Help, he said. I'm doing everything I possibly can from here, my friend, without a better stabilizer. Then came my mistake. Yeah, where's your smoke? Where's your smoke crack tag? Why are you... Doesn't matter why you do what you do, because mistakes happen. All you need to do is rectify that mistake, get yourself into an appropriate position, and perhaps you'll be rezzed. Octane with the jump pad? Simple. Just take it and off you go. Somewhere safe to be Nope. No, that didn't work out, did it? That was awkward. Okay, well, if you're gonna die, you die together at least, holding hands, and, you know, you'll feel better about the afterlife. But up we went. Nearly took a shield battery, but we remembered. Even monkeys can recognize rectangular boxes. Rezzing our friend, we had company. No shot. However, it was time to punish that Pathfinder for his insolence.
Reloading. Tango down.
The red, seething hot ring started to do its thing, but we weren't finished with that path yet. And it turned out he was getting rezzed. I realised I had absolutely no idea where my teammates were. I also probably didn't care because I wanted all that golden goodness for myself. Wasn't long before I regretted that decision and then realised when Octane went down, I'm actually the slowest Bangalore on the face of this earth. Those pings were the pings of someone getting finished. But alas, it didn't seem we'd make it in time. But then we had another customer.
Eyes up.
Or should I say, customers.
Confirm kill.
As I fell further behind, I realised I was starting to quite enjoy the devotion. Yoink! Not running out of energy ammo again?
In progress.
You're gosh dang right.
It's on.
Ha!
Rings moving.
How apt that the ring would close around Bloodhound's trials, where 3 other squads were contending for final victory. However, we were at a disadvantage. Only 2 of us versus how many others? Who knows? I gave our teammate a sign of good faith. Here, pal, have a shield battery. It's time to go up and fight. I pinged upwards, refusing to talk because it was 3 AM. I was exhausted. So I threw my ultimate, knowing the enemies would have to face its wrath. As I went up, okay, I didn't even look what happened to Horizon. I didn't really care. I did my job, Horizon. How's it going in your end? That's a Kraber.
Lost the mic.
Okay, look, I really should have used comms even at oh, this was bad. And that was worse. Sheesh! Like a dog with a bone, we refused to give up and we attacked the Wraith even though we were getting shot from behind and well, there we are. I have nothing to say for myself except plus 100 and, well, yeah, however many RP that is. Some lessons can be learned, some lessons will never be learned. One thing's for sure, I am going to be climbing with Bangalore. And don't you all say that I can't get my 1000 damage Apex tracker. You get yourself online with me and we'll see how much damage we do against each other. And that's the next video. Okay, well, maybe it's not, but I smell content. Hope you enjoyed the vid, guys. Catch you in the next one. Later.